Hello and welcome to today's video. LEC spring season is done. We have the best players based on stats on the board. The stats we use: KDA, kill participation, CS per minute, damage divided by gold, share differential, which is damage share minus gold share, vision efficiency, gold difference at 15 minutes, XP difference at 15 minutes, solo kills per game, and champions played per game. We take all of that. We put those stats together and we figure out who the best three players are in each role. In top lane, Nako is the star, followed by Rooster of Shifters and Kana of KC. The KDA leader was Nako at 3.9. Rooster led in kill participation at 54%. As we have moved back into, at least in the LEC, a situation where many top laners are below 50%, which we historically used to call solo dolo type top laners that are kind of doing their own thing. CS per minute, Nako and Rooster both with 9.1. Kana was the strongest with damage, 1.73 damage per gold, and also had a 3% share differential. So he was the strongest carry in terms of damage. Vision efficiency, Maintner had 3.88 for Navi. In terms of laning, Nako up 675 gold and 640 XP on average. So every game you think, oh, Nako played like shit in XYZ game. Well, there was a game where he was up 1350. So it washed it out to a pretty decent total. Rooster also plus 500 gold differential. Kana actually behind at 15 minutes. Solo kills per game, Nako at 0.71. What does that mean? Nearly 3 out of every 4 games, Nako averaged a solo kill in this season. He also had the most champions played at 0.58. So that's 3 new champions every 5 games when you look at the entirety of the split. In the jungle, a little bit more of a mixed bag. Rylich was first for Navi, Yike of KC second, and Skuman of G2 third. Now, as you see here, a lot of players led in these categories. Like I said, jungle was a mixed bag, very competitive. Nobody really overly dominant, if you will, statistically. KDA, Elyoya of Koi, 4.9. Kill participation, Skeens of SK, 79%. 4 out of every 5 kills for SK, Skeens was involved in. Damage divided by gold is not the next one. CS per minute is, and Rylich at 7.6. In terms of damage divided by gold, Skeens, 1.35. Most aggressive. Most involved, most aggressive in damage. Nice. Share differential, Razork, negative 0.7%. That means he gave his team the most damage share relative to gold share. Now, it may not have been a ton of damage because Fnatic sucked, but he dealt a lot of damage relative to the gold he received, the most in his role. Vision efficiency, Bukata, 6.12 for Shifters. I kept him on the board because he played the majority of the games. Douglas was not part of this equation. Sheo was. Sheo did not lead in any categories, so he's not even on here. Gold difference, Rylich up 410 gold on average at 15 minutes. XP leader, Skuman, 487 ahead. Solo kills per game, Skeens, 0.38, nearly 2 out of every 5 games. We had a solo. I think he had 8 and 21. And then champions played Bukata, 0.65. It'll help that he didn't play all the games, of course. Mid lane, JoJo, Caps, and Jackies at the top. Jackie's sneaking in there. A lot of people, why is Jackie's in there? Statistically, he's very good. You may just overlook those facts, and it is what it is. KDA, Caps, 5.1. JoJo would lead in the next 3 categories. He led in kill participation, 65%. CS per minute, 9.7. And damage divided by gold, 1.81. In terms of share differential, Saren of Heretics, 5.5%. May not dealt a ton of damage, leading ROI maybe, but still gave his team the most damage relative to gold share, which is more of a 1v9 type stat. This player is hard carrying for their team relative to anyone else in the mid lane role. Vision efficiency, Caps, 4.16. He also led in gold difference, up 384 gold a game. JoJo up 439 XP. He had 0.78 solo kills per game. Nearly 4 out of every 5 games, JoJo had a solo kill. Champions played, we saw leader, 0.71. Nearly 3 new champions every 4 games for SK. Bot lane, similar to the jungle, all over the place. Hansama had the best stat line, followed by Karzi and Kalist. KDA leader, Supa, 5.5. Kill participation and CS per minute went to Upset. Upset was 72 kill participation and 10.7 CS per minute. It's hard to be a KDA player in lead and kill participation for all those people that can't help themselves and calling him a KDA merchant. That probably isn't right this split. I know we can't help ourselves, can't teach an old dog new tricks. Some people have, their issues. They can't help themselves. But Upset really, a KDA player usually doesn't lead and kill participation. Damage divided by gold, Yopa 1.84 for SK. Share differential, Yopa 5.2, 1v9 stat. So Yopa, very good as a rookie. He's definitely developed from one split to the next. Vision efficiency, Hansama 3.46. Gold difference leader, Upset 594 gold ahead. Him and Laspa, not bad in the bot lane duo in the early game. Just didn't deal enough damage in the mid to late game. And because he had so much CS, it's going to happen. XP leader, Hansama 229. Solo kills plus 2v2 kills. Karzi of Vitality, 0.75. So on average, I think he played like 24 games. He had 18 solo or 2v2 kills this split, which is the most in the region. And then champions played Ice, 0.6. 3 new ones every 5 games or so. Support, Busio of KC, followed by Fleshy of Vitality, Labrava of G2. Busio led in KDA, KP, and ROI. Didn't die a lot, 6.5. Just 1 second. Okay, so Busio led in KDA, didn't die a lot. Kill participation, very active at 80% pretty much. And then dealt the most damage per gold at 0.94. So very aggressive, resulting in being involved, and then not dying. Great combination. Vision efficiency, Trimby 2.34. He was the best at placing wards. Trimby is extremely underrated. Gold lead, 280 for Busio. You combine that with Kalist up 287 gold combined in their bot lane duo. XP lead. For some reason, I didn't put XP down here for... Oh, that was XP lead for Busio, 280 ahead. So 420. They're only up 30 gold as a bot lane duo. Not great, but XP lead's there. Why am I going over... Oh, okay. Why I had to stop kind of threw me off. So, gold difference went to Fleshy, 238 ahead. Add that to 39, 277 ahead for Karzi and Fleshy. In terms of solo kills per game, Mickey X had more than 1 every 4 games, nearly 1 in every 3. Solo plus 2v2 kills for the support. And then champions play per game, Mickey had 0.62, which is 3 new champions. 2 new champions every 3 games, 3 new champions every 5 games, around about. So in terms of who the MVP was, usually there's a player that just sticks out. That's kind of the only player for their team that's really highly ranked. Unfortunately, we ended up with 3 Vitality players. I mean, I think you got to go with Rylich. Deep cut. People don't like that, but Rylich or Jojo. Yeah. There are no Koi players on here, right? So logically, I think there's 3 different ways to look at MVP. 1, best player outright in the region, regardless of who's in the standings. Where they're in the standings. 2, best player on the best team, regardless of if they were very valuable to that team. They're just the best one when everyone was doing great, which I think is the weakest argument that anybody can make. And when they do it, I just think to myself, really, this team of 5 studs, if you remove 1 stud, they're not going to be in the playoffs. Are you serious? And then 3rd is the player that if they weren't on their team falls apart. Koi do not have any other players up here. Rylich doesn't have any other players up here. Those 2 are the 2 that I'm looking at as being candidates. With that in mind, I'll probably go with JoJo because Koi. But Rylich has a very good case. I mean, as a rookie, excellent. Rooster's not in there because, he didn't make playoffs. He would be a 3rd pick, which would be like, oh, well, why don't you pick one of the players that had great teams around him? Exactly. So, I'd go with JoJo, Rylich, as my 1-2. So that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. Become a YouTube supporter. And hope to see you again tomorrow.